Ladies and gentlemen, Sports Guy Show is here, also known as Shaked Bartal. Today is January 22nd, 2025. Right now it's 9:24 p.m. And I hope everyone had a great Wednesday. Well, we'll talk tonight, ladies and gentlemen, NFC divisional round and prediction for the NFC championship game. But get to that, ladies and gentlemen, on my channel, I promise you to give you the biggest news in the NFL, sporting wise, and talk about it. Right now, we had two major news taking place today in the NFL. What talking about it? Number one, we had the New York Jets find their next head coach, Aaron Glenn. Now, for this, who might not remember, Aaron Glenn used to play for the Jets in the 90s, and he was a very good starting cornerback. He used to wear number 31 for the Jets, Jet. Good cornerback. He's been defensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions for the last couple of years. So he's going to return home to New York. He's coming home, going to be the Jets head coach. I believe, personally, a very good hire for the Jets. And it's, of course, depending on the coaching staff that Aaron Glenn will have with them with the Jets. Two interesting names that right now Aaron Glenn coaching list in with the Jets. Them is Mark Brunell. Now, Mark Brunell used to be the starting quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars back when they were an expansion team in the 90s. He was a good quarterback, not a great playing career. And the other one who is rumored to be an Aaron Glenn coaching staff, Steve, the Cardinals head coach, was fired after one season, used to be the interim head coach for the Panthers after they fired Matt Rule. Steve Wilkes was not retained by the Panthers, and ever since then, which about 3 years ago, he hasn't been a coach in the NFL. It was in 2022, so right now, 2025. So that could be a good hiring. And last year, of course, Steve Wilkes was the defensive coordinator for the 49ers in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs won that game in overtime, and Steve Wilkes was fired by the 49ers. In hire because I believe Steve Wilkes is a very good coach, and I believe he's even a better guarantee from Steve Wilkes coaching. Number one, you will get aggressiveness. Number two, you will get tough effort. So I can guarantee if Steve Wilkes joined Aaron Glenn, barring injuries, the Jets defense will be very good next year. They should be. Of course, you have to make the right move. Free agency, draft, retaining your own players. But on paper, that is a very good hire for the Jets if they can bring aboard Steve Wilkes. In hiring potentially coaching staff for the Jets, Thomas Brown used to be the intern head coach for the Bears. Before that, a year ago, he was the offensive coordinator for Panthers last year. And prior to that, he was the running back coach for the LA Rams under Sean McVay. Also, another coach that I'm sure people are familiar with, rumored to be on Aaron Glenn coaching staff, is Vic Veggio. Vic Vigio. For Aaron Glenn. But here is the deal. You have to be careful not to hire home run coaching staff. Because just because you're hiring home run coaching staff does not guarantee victory. Because look, ladies and gentlemen, at the Carolina Panthers 2023, they had assemble on paper one of the best that you in the NFL home run. Lamborghini, and look at how bad the Panthers were last year, 2023, of course, not 2024, but 2023, especially on offense. Look at how bad Bryce Young played in his rookie season. And why? Because they didn't have the right personality. They had great coaches. Coach A said something. Coach B said something else. Coach C said something else. But you have to make sure that the message is the same. Because if it's different message, guess who's players? The players. Another interesting, another NFL news, especially for Jaguars fans, and there is a big Jaguar fan on X. Her name is Kendra Mendington. Make sure to follow her. She's by far the biggest Jaguar fan, I would say, in the entire USA, if not entire universe. But anyway, the Jaguars today finally hired general manager Trent Baalke. And my question to the Jaguar owner, what the heck took you so long to fire your general manager? I mean, I understand loyalty. I understand all of that. My goodness, what took you for the Jaguars, Kendra Mendington, and for the rest of the Jaguars fans out there? What took you so long to do that for the players? Because that move when the season ended, I'm pretty sure Ben Johnson would have chosen the Jaguars because they have a franchise quarterback, Lawrence. They have pretty good running back in Travis Etienne. They have good defense. They have a rookie wide receiver. The great season. So you, the Jaguar owner, and because of that, they lost on Ben Johnson. They lost on Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive coordinator Liam Cohen. Probably going to get Robert Saleh, who's a very good head coach. But they could have got that. All owner of the Jaguar, yeah, I'm sure he's a great person, but he's too patient of a person. In the NFL, you don't want to be rushed. You don't want to be rushing too fast. At the same time, you don't want to be too patient. You don't want to be too loyal because business. It's a business. The NFL is a business. Yeah, for all of us, for me, you, everyone out there, fans, it's a game. And my gosh, the Jaguar owner waited too long. Yeah, Robert Saleh is a great coach, but again, they could have Ben Johnson. They would have got Ben Johnson at the end of the season. When the season ended on Black Monday, time will tell if the Jaguars are going to make a right move, hiring Robert Saleh, or they made a bad move by not firing Trent Baalke when they should have. That is, we finish with the coaching staff, the Jets, and the Jaguars. Let's talk about quickly the NFC. This video is getting long, ladies and gentlemen. Already 11:35. So, recording time. So, anyway, we had the Commanders beating the Lions. Ladies and gentlemen, if you watched my video last week, which I appreciate if you did, which you should subscribe to the channel right here below or right there. It makes told you in my prediction, the Lions, the Commandos game will be a very close. I said, don't be surprised if the Washington Commanders going to win that game. And I was right. Because of the cold weather, which played the Philadelphia Eagles. Now we have final meeting for the season. On pain and Eagles defense, Eagles offensive line, Commandos offensive line, linebackers, safety, Frankie Louvu, Jeremy Chain against the best of the best Eagles defenders. You have a very good coaching staff, both teams, good special team, and both teams are familiar with one another. So it's a toss-up. It really is a toss-up. And what will decide this game, ladies and gentlemen? Two things. Can Eagles contain and keep Jalen Daniels in the pocket? And can the Washington Commanders limit, not going to stop him completely, but limit Saquon Barkley to 100 to under 100 yard combined, passing and rushing? That they're going to go to the Super Bowl. If the Eagles shut down Jalen Daniels, containing him in the pocket, make him just a passing thrower quarterback, which they have good cornerback. One of them is Daniel Slade. They have good cornerbacks. But if the Eagles can stop Jalen Daniels, make him a pocket trial quarterback the game. But if they're not able to do that, the Commanders will win the game, and they might win the game by 10 points plus. Now, if the Eagles, Baalke, pick up over 100 yard, rushing yard, and passing yard, catching yard, reception yard, over 100 yard, the Commanders are going to be in trouble. You know why? Because that means A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, Dallas Gilbert, they're having great games. Jalen Alt is having a good game. The Commanders, you need to have your running game going beside Jalen Daniels. Because here's what I'm suspecting the Eagles will do. They will try to contain Jalen Daniels in the pocket. Means Brian Robinson will have to have a career game running the ball. The Eagles will try to keep Jalen Daniels in the pocket, keeping him from running with the ball. And it will be up to scary Terry McLaurin and up to De'Ami Brown and up to Zach Ertz to have a good game, to have a very good game against the Eagles cornerback, including Cooper DeJean. So this is it. This is a toss. Really is a toss-up. One team has to win. It is what it is. But to go with the Commanders. I'm going to go with the Commanders. I feel like this is the year the Washington Commanders are going to make it. I feel like this is the year Jalen Daniels will play in the Super Bowl. So let's go. Gentlemen, yo, Sports Guy Show prediction. Gentlemen, boys and girls. Washington Commanders to the Super Bowl. The football team, the Washington Redskins, the Washington football team, the Commanders, you name it, they're going to advance to the Super Bowl. And my prediction is, ladies and gentlemen, Commanders 31. Fly, Eagle, fly. 27. Commanders 1. Eagles. No, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. Watching my AFC video from last night, NFC video from tonight. Who you will be playing in the Super Bowl? The Chiefs? Will it be the Bills? Will it be the Eagles? Or will it be the Commanders? Let me know prediction which two teams will be making it to the Super Bowl. And with that, the Sports Guy Show is signing off.